What's up, beautiful people? So happy whatever day you're watching this. It is Tuesday for me here in Cape Town, South Africa. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're doing it. We're back on the tube, trying to post every day. Been really bad about it. Oh my gosh. I think that was a tick on my leg. Please hold. Please hold. Okay, I reacted to that a lot better than I could have. Spiders, whatever, but ticks, they literally stick their heads in you and suck your blood. Like, anyways, I'm fine. Everything is fine. We're at peace. We're cool. Rolling with the punches. So in the vibes of protecting my peace and doing what's right for me and learning what's the best to get me back to my medium, I actually just did a meditation today because I am constantly relearning how to be at peace in chaos, how to be at peace when things are out of my control, how to let go, because I am a very anxious girly. Like, I'm very anxious. I like things my way or the highway. I like routine. I like having control, right? Like, I love, you know, kind of being the boss of my life. And I love change, but I also love control again, right? So we are learning, we are rolling with the punches, we are growing. Let me tell you, meditation, I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know what I would do without it. I can literally go from such a frustrated, anxious place to like a nice little place of calm. And wow, I'm so grateful for my life in 3 minutes with a little moment of meditation. But for me, I'm very attuned to senses and noises and sounds and lights. And so I definitely have to remove myself from all things that are overstimulating to get back to a place of peace and calm. So that's going to be interesting someday when I have possibly kids eventually. Terrifying. It's just terrifying to me. And it's more prominent in my mind lately since I've been with Kate, who is an amazing mother and has kids, right? And this nice little idea that we have in our minds growing up about like, I'm gonna be a mom someday. It's a lot different when you're in a house seeing what it's really like every day. Not easy, right? And I know all my girlfriends out there that are like, yeah, we know, we've been doing it. I see you, Christy, with your 3 babies, you badass, you. I have some women friends that are just these incredible mothers that I just give you all, Kate included, like all of you guys, so many props, especially those single mothers. Like, I'm tired for you, bruh. Anyways, so in the spirit of all things life and good and finding peace, I made a decision last night for myself. I chose me, and I'm gonna keep choosing me and being the best version and fighting to be the best version of myself so that I can show up for the other people in my life, and also demanding that I'm respected by the people in my life, or that they don't remain in my life at all. Like, holding that bar so far up so that I can also set an example to the people that are watching my profile. I digress. The point is, I decided to go back to Thailand. My last 2 weeks in Thailand, I spent half of it being very sad. My goddaughter and I were both in our feels, and we were just like, we had a great time still, but we were like sitting around being sad girls. And I just then finally, my last like 3 days there, I was like, I love this. This solo time, this do my thing, like, is my vibe. But I was sad leading up until then, and I just feel like I gypped myself, right? No one can do that to you. It is how you react. Like, people are going to disappoint you. People are going to fall short. People are going to be human. What you do about it is what matters. And I gypped myself by allowing myself to be so sad. So I'm going back. I'm really excited. There's a lot in the agenda. I just realized that I really like Thailand. I really like being, and I always knew like I want to end up somewhere someday, just like Malibu. But unless you're like rolling in money, you cannot just really like enjoy Malibu unless you're literally rolling in money. But I like the pace. I like the beach life. I see myself someday maybe being in Orange County or another beach town. I just like the beach. I like the ocean. So Thailand for me is like such a cool place where you can go like basically be like a kid in a candy shop because everything is affordable and people are kind and there's ocean and yes, it's hot, but you adjust and there's air conditioning. So I chose to take some time for myself and I'm going back to Thailand for 2 weeks and then I'm gonna return to California for Thanksgiving, for Friendsgiving, to see my friends and my family and my dog. And I'm really excited about this choice. And I just wanna say that like, it will be so easy. When God shows you something, it'll be so clear, it'll be so easy. You know, I went to get an extension to stay here longer. I was gonna stay here through December. And I was just getting so much pushback. I did everything right. I filled out the forms, I went to the office, I did the things, and it just wasn't happening. And as I was sitting in the office, I was like, yeah, this is not meant to be. And then I left and I was just like, again, where do I go? Like, I don't know if I necessarily just want to go right home. And then I remembered that like my original plan before I ever went to Thailand was to go back to Thailand in October. And before I went through all my feels and the this and the that, like that was my plan. So I was like, I'm gonna go back to my original plan. And this time though, I'm gonna do it for myself because originally I was gonna go back and see a boy in Thailand and I don't talk to that boy anymore. So I'm gonna go back and spend some time for me. Is there a boy there still? Yes. Yes, there is. But that's not the point. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna enjoy this time for myself, solitude. And, you know, if I end up seeing said boy, that will be nice. But if I don't, I'm excited to just go back and have some time for me. And so that's my very vulnerability moment for you all. Follow on the adventure. I feel like I'm being vague, but everyone knows exactly what's going on. But the point is, you have to make the right decisions for you and pretend if no one else existed in the world, what would you do? And actually, originally when I went to Thailand, I had to make that same decision and I canceled the flight and then I redid it. And I was like, you know what? I want to do this. And what I realized right now is that I want to be traveling. I want to, because I can, just be like, I'm gonna go to another country again. And then I'm gonna go back. And then I'm gonna go to Bali. And message me if you wanna come to Bali. So that's where I'm at. And I'm really excited and I feel really good about it. And I am just on this mission to keep myself in a good headspace so that I can continue loving on people. But I am so emotionally affected by things that when I am sad, I get derailed and I cannot do anything. So we're gonna avoid doing that again, but it's also very human. So just know that if you are sad and feel like you cannot do anything, message me and I'll pray for you. But also do a guided meditation. It helps a lot. I love you. See you tomorrow, YouTube.